North Las Vegas has made it on the list as one of the top 5 fastest growing cities in the United States since 2020, according to a 2022 US Census Bureau report. But what exactly are the causes of it ranking so high on the radar, and why are people moving to North Las Vegas over places like Summerlin, Henderson, or even the Southwest? Let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Erica Lamar. I'm a local real estate professional as well as a real estate investor here in the Las Vegas Valley. I specialize in helping people relocate to Las Vegas and calling it their new home. So if you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas in the near or the far future, or just simply want information about the move, all of my information will be in the comments and descriptions below. Feel free to reach out at any time. I always love hearing from you. North Las Vegas is one of the leaders in industrial development and economic diversity in all of Southern Nevada, which means a lot of businesses are thriving here. So generally speaking, when you have a lot of big and successful businesses, there are usually going to be people working there, unless you're an autonomously robot operated McDonald's like what you see in Texas. But we're not talking about Texas. So without me getting off track too quickly, let's talk about the history of North Las Vegas, because it was not always successful and it definitely wasn't always pretty. So let's roll back the clocks and let's go back to the 1980s when North Las Vegas started seeing some growth. Now it definitely has gone through its own peaks and valleys, but so much of it at that time was wrong and kind of corrupt due to the leadership that was in power. Well, when that guy was out of office, a new mayor was appointed and things finally started to change. Businesses started to thrive again, police officer salaries were honored, and the funding to the police department was not cut. You had centers and parks for families that were actually being created and being maintained very well, making it more than just a place to do business, but a place for these people to call home. On top of this, North Las Vegas had a lot of affordable land to build on, and this is because there was a surplus of land. So home builders saw the opportunity and what North Las Vegas could potentially be. So needless to say, they were right. 2 of the first master plan communities in North Las Vegas were developed, and those were El Dorado and the Aliante. Now they are still very well established communities, and they're still seeing a lot of growth and revitalization. But land is not the only thing that attracts these businesses and builders. So you can have all the land you want. Now there's a few things that these corporations consider during their feasibility study before pulling the trigger on something. And that is the cost of building, how fast they can get it up and running, tax structure, and of course their traffic analysis. So North Las Vegas has adopted a very proactive and pro-business approach to foster the economic growth and attract new businesses. Now, this approach has been characterized by the strategic recruitment, the infrastructure investments, and innovative programs to fast-track business establishments and their operations. So the city focuses on recruiting targeted businesses and industries and working very closely with the owners, developers, entrepreneurs, and of course the stakeholders. Now this collaboration is designed to assist companies in their growth and their investments. Not only that, North Las Vegas officials went the extra mile to help these new companies navigate through administrative requirements by creating a smoother transition and a quicker establishment of businesses in the area. Now, another way they did this was they took an essential infrastructure like water and sewage lines, and they would have them developed ahead of time. So this proactive move ensured that businesses could move to North Las Vegas and have the necessary resources from the outset and get operating faster. Now, I know I'm a little long-winded here, but stick with me because all of this does pertain to the massive growth that North Las Vegas has seen. Now, recruiting and bringing businesses in is one part, but how businesses are getting the permits is a whole different part. So I'm going to keep this part short so we can get straight to the growth portion. But North Las Vegas saw that one of the biggest challenges these businesses had was getting the permits to move forward on projects. And of course, if they cannot move forward on the projects, North Las Vegas is not going to have additional things to offer to the residents. So they created a fast-track program that allows businesses to work with their internal teams to acquire a permit within a week week's time, usually they can do it within 4 days, which is incredible. Now, the internal team also helps them with the sewage lines, the water, all the other utilities, all of that. And these were preset up to fast track it even more. And of course, businesses and the business owners loved this because it made their job easier with a shorter waiting window. Top all of this off, Nevada's tax structure is favorable for businesses, which they also like. All great reasons why businesses have North Las Vegas on their radar. Okay, finally, let's talk about the people. Now, there has been a steady amount of growth in North Las Vegas because it is still one of the more affordable areas to live in if you're looking to stay in the Las Vegas Valley. So North Las Vegas, even as I make this video, still has a surplus of land to build on, whereas areas like Summerlin is coming to an end. Summerlin has less than 5,000 gross acres to build on. So when there is a lack of something, generally speaking, the prices are higher. The same can be said about Henderson. There is less land to build on, so prices reflect that. So outside of affordability, there are many master plan communities popping up all over the place in North Las Vegas, and these builders are beautifying the areas and they're doing a great job. So with new communities like the villages at Tully Springs, Valley Vista, Craig Ranch, and other well-developed neighborhoods like Del Webb at North 5th, you have the beautiful Waterfall community up in the north part of North Las Vegas, and the Heartland Falls by D.R. Horton. People are seeing the value and level of comfort in these areas, which is offering them a sense of peace. North Las Vegas is also directly in between the two main Air Force bases we have, which is Nellis Air Force Base and Creech Air Force Base, making it a perfect place for our active and retired military. Now, these areas are surrounded by the beautiful mountains and big, beautiful open skies because, as you know, Nevada has over 300 days of sunshine a year, so you're gonna get the big, beautiful skies with it. Now, there is still ongoing development, and we still have room for expansion. The city continues to grow with plans to build more and develop in different sectors, including retail and services, which will create more opportunity zones. Now, these zones have been established to spur growth and job creation, attracting significant amount of additional investments. And of course, there's continuous efforts that are concentrated on revitalizing downtown North Las Vegas with a mix of residential and commercial projects. So we do continue to see new housing and construction in the area because of the surplus of land. Technically speaking, developers are buying undeveloped land at a cheaper price than what you would find in different areas like Southwest, Henderson, and beautiful Summerlin, and they're creating these beautiful and just well-created master plan communities for both employees and employers to call home. All right, so that was my video on why North Las Vegas is one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. I hope you found this video informative. So if you are thinking about moving to Las Vegas or its surrounding areas in the near future, my team and I are here to help you make that smooth transition. Or if you're not sure if Las Vegas is the place for you and you just have a question, give me a call, send me a text, send me an email. I am here to answer all of your questions. And of course, I love hearing from you. Until next time, see you in the next video.